Am I gonna get jumped by Hiss here? What's up with that red smoke stuff? Okay. Maybe that's in a different level. I feel like I should maybe get rid of stuff, mods and stuff, in case I get some absolute ones. I'm not too pressed about it. Foundation etchings, compiled by Ash by order of Northmar. On the 4 etchings, my explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery, a fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring, but who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with a pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness, to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event, or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and the pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. So like the stem is longer or shorter? Yeah, it's gotta be in there somewhere. Whatever is causing all that smoke. I guess another of those red blocky things to shoot. Oh no. Shit. Not high enough to get me back though. Just made it. I wonder if the devs knew that would happen. Or if that was just random, where they placed those lights. Wait, weren't there more crystals somewhere? Yeah, right there. So I was thinking, I don't think I'm high enough to get over there. I see red lights. Oh, they're inside. I do appreciate that they're doing more with melee, because up until now it's just been pretty useless. I don't see how I'm supposed to get back there. But there's still more to go, right? Is there? Maybe not. Oh, I missed a floor? Or no, I did miss a floor. This is floor 5 though. Oh, great. Do I have to get those things? This again. That was stupid. Huh. That makes me wonder if there were other walls that could be broken that had that specific picture on them. Okay, I think the first one was here. Or maybe just passing. Wait, what? Okay, I'm going to take a bit to try and get all these things. Oh, hi. Cool. I'm glad I figured out I was able to stop the elevator whenever I wanted. Because I was gonna do it, I was gonna try and do it all in one go, but I like missed the first one. So it probably would have taken a little bit.
Another etching.
To get the right sequence. Okay, so let's take a better look at these because I didn't really look at the other one. So this is like roots, and this is the nail, and the stem goes straight through the center of the nail. What the fuck? Are you kidding? What? I'm a little bit pissed off. What the hell was that? Oh, these guys are so annoying. Oh, that's what it was. Well, I'm gonna get rid of the miners first. Oh, I killed the other thing? Great. Ugh. Was Former maybe the one that dragged those people down here? If he's, or if it is wanting to meet with somebody?
Hello? Board, are you there? Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here? Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball. Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving you something you won't.
And then that brings up the question of why both options, like, why can't you have both options? Why is one forbidden?
You're deciding what I can/can't have.
So maybe this is the beginning, like the real beginning of Jesse and the board. That's not a crystal. Like them losing trust in each other. Can I stand on this? You know, it said destroy crystal formations, but there actually aren't a lot on this path. Unless I'm supposed to... Okay. Thought I shot these before and it just wasn't doing anything. So as soon as Jesse starts doing what they don't like, they start bad-mouthing her pretty much and trying to make her feel insecure. Feels like an abuse tactic. The kind of thing is like, you know, if someone breaks up with an abusive partner or tries to, and their partner's like, you'll never find anyone who loves you as much as I do, like, no one will like you, you're not, I'm the only one who can love you, or whatever. Oh, I shouldn't. Do you want to move forward a little bit? Yeah, I think I messed that up. Well, I don't need to go that way anyway.
I'm I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
And this is Former's section of the astral plane, right? It's been a long time since I've had a visitor, it says. Hello. Not hostile this time. What changed?
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Squid?
Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it? Are you part of the board? Or used to be? Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for... Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble. What was Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
So maybe they blamed Former for something to do with the nail, and maybe what happened, there was a son involved, which would be Ash, I'm guessing, because he's a junior, and Former saved him, maybe? But in doing so, it cost Former their position on the board. Oh, come on. Hi. Oh my god. Maybe I can just get out of here. Oof. Goodness. Those miner guys are so annoying. Seize an additional enemy. And plus to seize duration. And then we get big enemies, which I think includes his nodes. Or whatever those balls are called. So where was the... I think this was the path I didn't go down, because it looked like it led back to the crossroads, right? actually didn't lead anywhere. Oh well. Let's just see about... There's the ground floor for the warehouse thing, tower, and the 4th floor. I think maybe I was in the 4th floor, but because I didn't call the elevator up, it didn't count, maybe? Oh my god. Please leave me alone. That's it. Thanks for your help. Still isn't opening. Is it because I didn't get the 4th floor? I guess if you didn't have the power to pull out the crystals, you wouldn't be able to do this until after you met Former. Because I don't see any way for you to get through here without, like, shooting crystals. Yeah, I think that was the 4th floor. It just didn't register. And where's the entrance for that? Where is the button? It is so dark. Oh, it doesn't... I guess this isn't it. Well, I'll come back here later. We should go talk to Emily, and then I guess we'll head back towards the cave bleed and the cave system. And there might be areas around here that I have to use the gun ability on. Is that a place? I think so. So I probably need to come back anyway just to scope these areas out again. There's that sign again, back to the crossroads that way. But we can just teleport there. And it's bigger now.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Thanks, Emily.
Oh, hello, Director.
I found 4 of them.
The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself. Don't be a stranger.
Maybe I'll get lucky and an ID card is in that floor. But otherwise, it's probably behind some crystals that I need to shoot. Oh, there we go.
This ID card was for an excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their cards down here?
Oh, come on. Leave me alone.
From the layer of dust on this place, nobody swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe. And a space in each terminal for an ID card. Which card goes where?
excavation engineer, head of research, security chief, cartographer, physicist. So probably all these stations are going to be relevant. Ash, request denied. To Dr. Ash from L. McNary. Subject, out of your damn mind. Dr. Ash, as Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got you your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys were lost in those trips? Here's a hint. Too fucking many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently, you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military-grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort, and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no sir, I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through that death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families, not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied, Lewis McNary. Completely understandable. This is the excavation engineer. This is the cartographer. This is security. Physicist or head of research. I don't know what that says. I am going to say this is the physicist because it has this thingy right here. But if not, I'm sure everything else is correct. It's just these two. Because there's really much else like of note here. I guess these would be a lot of papers and stuff written up by research.
It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
Not that far down.
This lab's way tinier than any of Darling's.
I heard another one somewhere. Well, where are they? Maybe they're behind the door. But I do not want to get jumped while I'm looking around.
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Is there an astral spike here? Whoa. Ooh, Gibbs, they said? That was the excavation guy? Was it? Wait a minute. No, McNary. Gibbs was the one that got shifted down here. Gene Gibbs. It did say Gibbs, right? I might have to go back in the recording and see what it said because I was a little bit freaked out and more worried about not dying.
This looks like the nail, only mini.
We read about this. Not that I remember what that letter is titled. But didn't they say someone like found this room and then lost their mind?
A document. Is this in some kind of code? I can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Ah, there we go. Remember that Ricardo fellow? We brought in a special consultant to map the lower caves. Today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kind of looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. Whatever happened in there did a number on our guess. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. So they got... Did they get attacked? Well, that's a hiss, though. I mean, I guess if there's weird time stuff going on, it would make sense that a hiss could be down here at the same time as the contractor was. We don't know that yet. Northmore, final warning. To Ash Jr. from Director Northmore, subject official order. So you see here, he's not even calling him Dr. Ash, he's calling him Jr. And that kind of like also reminding him, you know, he's not his dad. He's not as good as his dad. He's just a junior. Interesting. To Dr. Theodore Ash Jr., as Director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative / liaison / benefactor of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called for swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House. All staff complied except you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for my office and the board itself. This is their house and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but, out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest that you know better than myself, and by extension, better than the board. Permit me to assure you that this is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. You see that he is adopting some of the board's speech pattern, kind of. Yeah, this guy feels like cartoonishly evil. These are just samples of the material that the pillar is made out of. No. That just doesn't have a floor number. I got something for you.
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? That looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
That's it?
Crystals, cave paintings, rust-filled sand. Hey, this place is a research gold mine.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Well, when you say someone named F, my first thought is Vaden. Can't think of anyone else who has a name that starts with F and they're pretty significant to the story. You go this way, which I probably will, because it looks like it's just gonna wrap around pretty quickly, and then we'll go down to research that Gamma.